I've watched the cartoons, but now it's time to watch the Nickelodeon sitcoms. Let's see what's more accurate, Grey's Anatomy or Nick? Bee, whoop.
I don't want to study for a math test.
I hate math.
I don't want to study.
Now you don't have to.
This is like the new infomercials. I feel like this should be on Goop.
Just pop one in your mouth and you'll be sick all day.
Wow.
Who wants to be sick? Oh my God.
Chickenpox cherry.
Ew.
Pneumonia orange.
Ew.
Bleeding gums berry.
Did you say bleeding gums cherry?
Bleeding gums berry.
Oh, berry. Jesus Christ. What is it, turning into a hemophiliac?
I got the pneumonia.
No, you don't, my friend. If you had it, you wouldn't be chilling. Unless he had an atypical pneumonia, which is known as a walking pneumonia, usually as a result of one of these bacterias, which are not the normal ones that cause pneumonia.
I got the chickenpox. Yeah.
They used to have chickenpox parties, but they didn't put them on popsicle sticks.
Just pop one in your mouth and you'll be too sick to go to school.
You know what is not a good strategy by Sick Popples, the creators of Sick Popples, is that they chose diseases that actually have decent, like, complication and mortality rates, like that you die. If I had to choose an illness, I wouldn't choose pneumonia, which I can go into sepsis and then develop septic shock and die. I would go for like the common cold. And if I was gonna go for something related to gums, I'd go for like gingivitis or halitosis, not bleeding gums, so I start bleeding out of my orifices.
Lick till you're sick.
Ew. God, could you have made a more disturbing catchphrase? Lick till you're sick!
You have a broken leg and your hand's all smushed, and it's all my fault.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, it is. If I'd seen that stupid truck coming, you never would have had
Stop.
to.
Hey, look, his toes stick out of his cast. This little piggy went to market.
It's actually ideal to be able to see the toes, so you could see that you put on the cast too tight. If you start losing circulation, the toes will blanch or otherwise turn white.
Freddie!
Mom,
No, it's Carly. Your mom left. What happened?
I fell.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but I don't think I can get up.
That's why after we have an injury or something even more serious like a stroke, we get these modifiers, safety equipment into a person's home where we actually do a safety evaluation. Someone goes there, we put handrails, seated showers, entry guides into bathtubs. Like there's so many different things we can add on in order to make a bathroom, a living room more accessible and safe for someone who's freshly coming out of a hospital or a rehab center.
Everyone at school is saying you're a hero.
I don't feel like a hero.
Well, you are one. To me.
Something about this is just weird.
And hold it, hold it, hold it.
Oh, that's a broken metatarsal.
I'm sure it's fine. It doesn't really even hurt him.
Whoa. That looks septic, aka infectious.
Hurry, hurry, something's going wrong. Oh, code red, code red.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
What's a code red?
Hi. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
That's okay, Doc.
How do his x-rays look? Well, not so good.
X-rays will show us if there's like an osteomyelitis present.
But his foot will require a bit of surgery.
Surgery, probably pins, hardware.
If he wants to have complete mobility of his left foot, we will have to operate.
Well, this is a little strange because it looks like the ER doctor is giving advice on surgical matters, which it really should be the ortho team doing that.
Will you be doing the procedure?
No, we'll get him a foot specialist.
I mean, foot specialist, orthopedist.
Once the foot is strained, the surgeon must carefully and slowly scrape the metatarsal bone.
See, I called that it was a metatarsal.
Woozy!
See, some patients love reading about the procedure they're going for. Some get woozy and do not want to hear about it. That's why I always ask, do you want to know?
My throat. I can't talk.
Most of the time, people think that this is a bacterial thing. Most times when you get laryngitis, like most times, viral.
What's wrong with you?
I think it's his throat.
It's actually his voice box, aka his larynx.
Open! Ew.
This is the worst fake special effects. What? He has a pulsating alien babies where his tonsils are supposed to be.
Your tonsils are awful. Those things are gonna have to come out.
No, we don't really remove tonsils that quickly. Like, if you have many instances of strep throat in a given year, maybe. If you have issues with breathing because of the recurrent strep throats, maybe. But we've drastically decreased the amount of these surgeries that we perform. Are they gonna take out the aliens?
We don't have any anesthesia.
Fine, then lamp.
Guys,
What are you gonna do with the lamp?
it's just such a...
Oh, that's medical abuse.
Come on, Amanda.
Do it.
Dig in.
Come on, you got it. This is easy. You got something?
You guys, I feel it.
Okay, that's not how we perform tonsillectomies.
Hey, that's a sandwich.
Yeah, he must have had it for lunch. I'll take it.
Ew. Do they know that tonsils are connected to your body? You can't just pull them out like a sandwich?
Feel something, you guys.
I think it's parainfluenza. Is that his heart?
Yanked out his heart.
You can't access the heart through the mouth. I think that goes without saying.
Wait, you guys, I think I feel his tonsils.
But then how did you put the heart back in? This is worse than Surgeon Simulator. When you just throw the heart, you dunk it into the person's open chest. Oh!
Got him.
Ew.
Good job, kid.
My pleasure.
She said my pleasure. Wow, that was terrible.
Hey, Kel! Woo! More soda!
I feel like I watched this episode.
It's back! Oh!
Honestly, I wish we could lock up more of the soda these days. So much added sugar. Oh, it contributes to so many problems. Childhood obesity, which yields early heart disease as adults.
Some sicko that put a chain around an orange soda cooler. Kel, Chris is the sicko. What's wrong with you?
Kel, do you know that last month you drank over $100 worth of free orange soda?
Really? I thought it was so much more.
It was plenty! From now on, if you want orange soda, you'll have to pay for it. And until you pay up, the chain stays put.
Oh!
You know what's unfair about guys? Most guys, if they cut out something small, unhealthy out of their diet, like a soda, they start to lose weight very quickly. But I feel like in my female patients, it's harder to just lose that weight from cutting out the soda.
Don't have more soda! I can't live!
Well, no, soda doesn't have withdrawal symptoms like you would have with other very addictive compounds. If you don't have sugar, you'll be okay. Can someone check his pulse, please? And if he's pulseless, please start chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions.
Kel, guys!
So, you know, we actually do this in patients who are hypoglycemic. Like if they dose themselves with too much insulin, you can lower your blood sugar so much that you actually need some sugar to help balance that out. Usually we do it in a form of orange juice, but you could use soda, you could use pretty much anything, as long as it has sugar. I have seen in instances where someone was hypoglycemic and someone happened to give them like sugar-free soda, and I was like, no. This is not gonna help the person.
It's flu season at Polk Middle School, so this is a good time to get to know the two different types of sick days.
Oh.
Type 1, when you're really sick.
Which is what those popsicle kids were doing earlier.
101. Influenza in bed. I'm calling your mom.
Well, wait. First of all, how did she diagnose influenza off just checking a temperature? Because pretty much every infection can raise your temperature.
Which means you should probably go home and get some rest.
And you probably shouldn't group kids together so that they all just infect one another.
Honeysucker will totally send you home right away.
Home? I've never missed a day of school in my life. I'll go home and they pry my perfect attendance record from my cold, dead fingers.
If he makes it another 173 days, we'll set a state record.
Anyone that sends their kids to school is doing the wrong thing because you're just infecting every other kid, not to mention every employee that works at the school, teachers included.
Are you healthy? This flu is nasty. Kids are throwing up like crazy.
Some kids do throw up with the flu. There's also the stomach flu, which is really like a gastroenteritis.
I am 2/10 of a degree from being sent home. I need something to keep me germ-free for the rest of the day until 7th period.
Perfect. No germs in there. It's vacuum sealed.
There's no such thing as just fully keeping yourself germ-free. Bacteria live on us, inside of us, and most of it is helpful. There's some times when our immune system gets weakened or we're exposed to some really infectious bacteria or virus, that it becomes problematic. But we live in a pretty healthy symbiosis with bacteria in the world around us.
And where am I supposed to sleep?
You pretend to be sick and you can sleep in the infirmary.
Oh, no. No, I heard about Nurse Crutcher.
No, they have a new nurse. Want to see her?
Okay.
There could not be a more fake picture on that old phone. That phone is definitely black and white.
I think I'm coming down with a fever.
Oh, haha.
I'm just glad I have you to take care of me.
Oh, I won't be taking care of you.
Huh? What do you mean? What's wrong with this one?
He's very sick.
Actually, I feel much better.
Lay down.
No, seriously, I have. Lay down! Jesus Christ!
What school has an infirmary with full medical gear, IV drips? Like, we don't even have that in like legit medical settings sometimes. Why is she icing him?
To bring down your fever.
No. Most kids don't need their fever brought down unless something else is going on. You don't bring a fever down by icing a child because that's way cooling them to the point where it's problematic, not only to their skin, but also to their body temperature. Just take a medicine, an anti-fever medication if you really need to lower the fever. And even if you go into room temperature water, let's say it's like 70, 75 degrees, that water is significantly cooler than your body temperature of 98 or 100 if they have a fever. Putting a child who has a high fever into ice water, you could put that child into shock.
Ow, ow, ow.
What is she doing?
What are you doing? Feeling your glands.
Okay, but why are you wrestling his glands?
I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm gonna have to take more blood.
What? Where's the doctor? Let's watch a little SpongeBob medical scenes. Click here to check that out, and as always, stay happy and healthy.